Yes, friends. Just I was talking about that the Satkirti Yoga is explained. So Satkirti Yoga is 22nd one. Now Satkalattri Yoga, the wife of the person will be very pious lady, very worshipping lady, dharmic lady. Okay, the spouse of the person, here Satkalatra means Stri or a spouse. The person's spouse, if the person is a married person, then his wife will be very pious, devoted person. She will be. Okay, so both are having this Satkalatra Yoga. Satkalatra. Okay, the seventh house lord, because Lord's seventh house represents the spouse house. The seventh house, which is lorded here by moon. Here moon is the lord of the seventh house. There Jupiter is the lord of the seventh house. Jupiter is the lord of the seventh house. Okay, Pisces sign is there. Here is Cancer sign. So both are, first is benefic planets. They are lording the seventh house. So one thing is this: if that house is lorded by Jupiter, or Jupiter is aspecting, or is aspected by Mercury, in that situation, Kalatra will be the wife of the person, or the spouse of the person will be. It can happen in both ways. I mean, if it belongs to the native is a lady or a woman, or a gent, both will have their spouse, their second partner, or their better part as a very good person, very pure person, kind-hearted, devoted person. They will have. Okay, will not cheat him. The spouse will not cheat him. This is Avshat Kalatra Yoga. The Lord of the seventh is Lord of seventh or Venus. These two are conjuncted or aspected by Jupiter or by Mercury. Are aspected by Jupiter or Mercury. Right? So seventh house Lord or Venus, either seventh house Lord or Venus. Venus represents the married life. Okay, so Venus represents the married life. So Venus may also be placed with Mercury or with Jupiter. Jupiter is aspecting Venus, Jupiter aspecting seventh house, or seventh house Lord is placed with Mercury or with Jupiter, or Venus is placed with Jupiter or Mercury, or Venus is aspected by Jupiter or Mercury. So in both cases, see there, Jupiter is the Lord of the seventh house in that situation, and Venus is Jupiter is retrograde. So from the third house, it will aspect the seventh house as well. So first thing is, seventh house Lord must be a benefic planet, or Jupiter must aspect it, and then Jupiter is aspecting Venus also in that situation, because in case of Dhirendra Shastri horoscope, Jupiter is retrograded and it is going to the third house. So from third house, it will aspect, or Jupiter will aspect Venus in the ninth house. That is how Venus is aspected by Jupiter. Venus is placed with Mercury. Sorry, here with Mars, but here with Mercury. Here Venus is placed with Mercury. So in this situation also, and fourth house Lord is Moon. Moon is exalted in exaltation sign. Second sign is exaltation sign, but degree has crossed, because at 3 degree, Moon is exalted. Okay, so Moon has crossed its exaltation degree, but it is in second sign. Second sign is exaltation sign for Moon, but Moon has ending degree, I think, is at the ending degree of second sign. So it's not exalted property, but is in exaltation sign. Okay, so but here seventh house is, or Venus is placed with Mercury. This is also one situation. The Venus is placed with Mercury, or Venus is aspected by Jupiter, or Venus is placed with Jupiter. So that situation is Venus is placed with Mercury in this case. So this is also having Satkalatra Yoga. Both are having Satkalatra Yoga. Their spouse will be very pious, very pure. Okay. Then Satkalatra Yoga. Then is Mahadirgayi Yoga. Dhirendra Shastri is having this Mahadirgayi Yoga, 24th one. But this Mahadirgayi Yoga, Satkalatra Yoga has taken. Then Mahadirgayi Yoga. Okay, so Mahadirgayi Yoga. Jupiter, they said that Jupiter and Venus are in Pisces. Jupiter and Venus are in Pisces, or Moon is in Taurus. Moon in Taurus, and the Navans of Taurus, or Mars has gained sustenance will attain to years untold by the recitation of sacred hymns. Means the person will be long living. That long life which is not described in the scriptures. That kind of long life will be there. What is the condition here? They say that Jupiter and the Venus, and Jupiter and Venus are in Pisces sign. Here Jupiter is not in Pisces sign, are in Pisces, or Moon and Taurus. Moon in Taurus sign. So here Moon is in Taurus sign. Here Moon is in Taurus sign. In case of this is also having, Moon is in Taurus sign. Mahadirgaya Yoga. So Jupiter and Venus are in Pisces, or Moon in Taurus, and the Navans of Taurus. And Moon is in Navans of Taurus. But Moon here is in the Cancer sign. This one, sorry, Virgo sign, not Cancer, Virgo sign. But here Moon is where? Okay, Moon is Libra sign. Okay, and there Jupiter is the Lord of the 7th house. This 7th house is having Mahadirgayu, when this is 6-9, Jupiter and the Venus are in Pisces sign. So Pisces sign is not there. Pisces means Meendasi. Meendasi is not, loaded by, this is there is Saturn only. Or Moon in Taurus sign and the Navans of Taurus. The Navans of Taurus. Okay, so here is Navans of Taurus. Here the Shastri is having Navans of Taurus. Lagna Lord is, Navans is, Lagna of Navans is Taurus sign. This is what here is explained. So Navans is of Taurus sign. If Navans is having Lagna as a Taurus sign, then this kind of situation happens. Okay. If Navans is of Taurus sign, they say that if Navans is Navans of Taurus and the Navans of Taurus, Moon either in Taurus, as Moon is in Taurus here Moon is in Taurus sign. Either Moon is in Taurus sign or Navans sign is of Taurus sign. Navans is having Lagna as a Taurus sign. There is second sign in the Navans. Okay, in the first house is second sign. This is known as Taurus sign. So Taurus sign, which is where Moon is exalted. Okay, this is Moon's exaltation sign. If that sign is there in the Navans chart, then also Dirgayu, Mahadirgayu, the person will have. Okay, or is aspected by Jupiter. Jupiter is either of the Lord of the 7th sign. They say Jupiter and Venus are in Pisces sign. That is not there. In the Pisces sign, Jupiter, if it is exalted, because in the Pisces sign Jupiter is exalted, and if Venus is exalted, and Pisces sign is lorded by Jupiter. So if both are placed in the Pisces sign, that is one condition, but that is not there in both the cases. But Lagna, Navan sign, the Lagna of Navan sign is Taurus sign. That is one condition, second condition. Taurus sign is there in the first house of the Navan chart. This is there. So in that situation, Mahadirgaya Yoga, or Moon is in Taurus sign. In this case, Moon is in Taurus sign, not properly exalted because it is the ending sign of Taurus sign, but Moon is in Taurus sign here. So Dirgayu, both are having Dirgayu. Dirgayu means they will live for longer life than that of their family members, etc. Their family member will not reach up to that period or that age at which the person will have, that native will have. Okay, so this is how Mahadirgaya Yoga will attain to years untold by the recitation of sacred hymns. That kind of life they will get. This is how Mahadirgaya is there. Okay, then is Vatruva. I've talked about already number of times. I've talked about Vatruva because both are having Vatruva. Vatruva gaseous trouble they will have. Okay, now Mritak Yoga I've talked about. These others are already talked about. Ganat Gyan Yoga already explained because Mercury and Sun, if both are there in the 10th house, they are there. Then the person, or Jupiter, this is known as Buddhadit Yoga, if the person is having in the Kendra, in the central position, then the person will have knowledge of mathematics. Here, second house Lord is exalted. Second house Lord is exalted. Saturn is exalted here. So that is also there. So they both will have the knowledge of mathematics. This is how mathematics is there. Now I'm taking some dissimilar yogas. Okay, I'll take the dissimilar yogas which are left one. There are 4 or 5 I'll take only because time is not there. I mean limited time I have. So this is what, now these are the similar yogas I was talking about. Both are having these similar yogas. Not only 30, but there are Karamji yoga 12 and 7 if I take, then 12 and 7 both have different type of yogas. These 3 I have taken, 3 are similar. So remaining 4 and remaining there, I mean out of 12, 9 are there. So 9 and 4, that means 13 more yogas are there. 13 more yogas if I talk about them, this 40, 30 and 13 are 43. So 43 yogas have been discussed. I'll take them. What is this Rajju yoga, which is not properly formed here, but because there are some fixed so this Rajju yoga here is not properly formed, but Rajju yoga is there in this case because in Kendras all the signs are of movable signs. But only Saturn is exalted here, only one planet is placed in these 4 houses. Okay, others are placed in fixed sign of this one, that I already discussed about. And there he is having Null yoga, Null MahaPurusha yoga. Sorry, Null yoga, not MahaPurusha, but Null yoga. So that I'll take later, or in the next video I'll take that. So they are dissimilar yoga, Rajju yoga, Null yoga. Then there is Gajikeshri yoga here. Prabhupada is having Gajikeshri yoga. What is Gajikeshri yoga? When moon is in Kendra from Jupiter. Jupiter is in the Kendra from moon. What are the dissimilar yogas? Let me just talk about something about them. There are some dissimilar yogas. First, both are having one Null yoga. Dhirendra Shastri is having Null yoga and he is having Rajju yoga. Prabhupada is having Rajju yoga. Not properly Rajju yoga because all these 3 houses are not occupied by any planet. Only Saturn is exalted here. So movable signs are not placed with all the planets. All 7 planets are not placed here. This is Rajju yoga. That already are some discussed about. Now there are 2 other type of dissimilar yogas which I'll take. What are the Veshi yoga and Voshi yoga or Vashi yoga? What is Veshi yoga? Veshi yoga means when second house from sun is occupied by other planet other than moon. If moon is not there in the second house, but other planets. Here Venus and Mercury are there in the second house from sun. In the second house from sun, if there is any other planet other than moon, moon is not there but other planets. Second house is occupied by other planets other than moon, I mean. Moon is not there but other planets are there in the second house. Then this Veshi yoga is formed. So here are 2 types of Veshi yoga. Mercury there, Venus is there. So this is known as Veshi yoga. The 12th house from sun, there Vashi yoga or Voshi yoga is formed. What is Voshi yoga? From sun, in the 12th house from sun, if there is a planet other than moon. See here, this is sun here, in the 12th house, this is 12th house, the one house before the house from that planet. So from 12th house from sun and Mercury in the 10th house, in the 9th house which is 12th house from sun, there is a planet other than moon. Then this Voshi yoga or known as Vashi yoga, V-A-S-H-I. Some people write as Vashi yoga and some writers have written, but the Rishi said this is Vashi yoga, V-A-S-H-I, Vashi yoga. This is 12th house. In the 12th house there is a planet other than moon. Then this Vashi yoga is formed. And here is Veshi yoga. Veshi yoga when second house, not 12th house is empty here. 12th house from sun is empty, but second house here is occupied. And there also, see their second house is empty from sun, but 12th house is occupied by planets. Both are having this similar yoga, but they have their quality. What is their quality? That I'll talk about. Separately I'll take them because Venus and Mars are there in the 12th house from sun. Venus and Mars. When Mars is there, then what kind of condition will be there? If Venus is there in the 12th house from sun, then what kind of this Vashi yoga will be there? Here Veshi yoga. when Mercury and Venus, when Venus is there from Sun in the second house, then what kind of yoga, what kind of result will be there? Result means result will be there. This is Vish yoga. And when Mercury is there in the second house from Sun, then what kind of Vish yoga will be there? So that result I'll talk about. Vashi, this one is okay, Vish yoga and Vashi yoga. Okay. So Vashi yoga, a planet other than Moon occupies the 12th house. This is Vashi yoga. And what is the result of that? Vashi yoga of Dhirendra Shastri. This is very important one. See here. The result will be, the person will be, okay, the person will exercise no restraint of his speech. This is one very good statement. The person will exercise no restraint upon his speech. Whatever things will come in his mind, he will speak about. He will be, so much, forwarded person, he will speak whatever comes in his mind. No restraint any on his language. So this statement is when the 12th house is occupied by a planet other than Moon from Sun. 12th house from Sun is occupied by a planet other than Moon. Then the person has no restraint upon his language. Okay, upon his speech. The person will exercise no restraint of his speech. Having eloquence. The person will be very much good speaker. Eloquence will have speedily, will speak speedily, will have no restraint upon his speech. Good learning. The person will have wide renown. The person will be well famous. Wide renowned person. Sharp memory. The person will have sharp memory. Physical strength and charitable nature. The nature will be very charitable of the person. This is because of the 12th house is occupied by planet other than Moon from Sun. Right? This is what nature, the charitable nature the person will have. Walking with the gaze, and he will walk with the gaze directed towards downwards. Okay, he is just walking like this. Okay, his face is just looking downwards, facing the earth. Then he is moving. He is not moving like this. Okay, he is moving with face downwards. This is how his gaze will be, walking with gaze downwards, right? Walking with the gaze directed towards downwards, and given to excessive physical efforts. But do very physical effort. He will be very much, effortful. He will do efforts more than required. Very effortful person. A lot of work he will do. Very much physically, very excessive physical work he will do. Okay, to be given to excessive physical efforts. This is what Vashi yoga is giving. The result of this Vashi yoga is there. Then Nal yoga I have just talked about, that Nal yoga is there. And what are the other different yoga? Okay, Bhadra MahaPurusha yoga. Bhadra MahaPurusha yoga is formed in Dhirendra Shastri horoscope by Mercury. Mercury is in his own sign, but with Sun. If Sun is there or Moon is there with that planet, which is making you MahaPurusha yoga, then there is some weakness there, but it's still MahaPurusha yoga there. Mercury is making you Bhadra MahaPurusha yoga. That is also different from Prabhupada's horoscope. In Prabhupada's horoscope, the Saturn is making one MahaPurusha yoga, which is known as MahaPurusha yoga. Okay. Or Hans MahaPurusha yoga is also there, which is different from which I have already talked about. Hans MahaPurusha yoga. Then our Gajkesh yoga is there. And Jupiter is in a Kendra from Moon. Here, Prabhupada is having Gajkesh yoga. Why? Because Moon is in Kendra from Jupiter. Jupiter is here, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. In the 10th house, Moon is there from Jupiter. What are the central, Kendras or central position? First house, one house. If suppose Moon is with Jupiter here, then also this Gajkesh yoga will be formed. If it is in the 4th house, 7th house, 10th house. So 1, 4, 7, 10. These are the Kendras, central positions from Jupiter. So if Jupiter or Moon both are together, then Gajkesh yoga is formed. If Jupiter is in the Kendra, Moon is in the Kendra, Jupiter is in a Kendra from Moon. So from Moon, Jupiter is in the 4th house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both are having, this is 4th house from Moon. So Jupiter is in the Kendra from Moon. So 4th house, first house, if Moon is supposed together with Jupiter. or Jupiter is from moon in the 4th house or in the 10th house. 10th house will be here because this is 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So if 2nd house, suppose Jupiter was in the 2nd house, then also it was there was a Gajkeshri Yoga. Gajkeshri Yoga is formed when Jupiter is in the Kendra from moon, either in the 1st house or in the 4th house from moon, or in the 7th house or in the 10th house. Here Jupiter is in the 4th house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is how Gajkeshri Yoga. What is the result of Gajkeshri Yoga? That when Jupiter is in the Kendra from moon, then Gajkeshri Yoga is formed, and that Gajkeshri Yoga gives what? The person is very illustrious person, overpowering person. His speech will be overpowering. He cannot, he cannot be defeated by any person in what you call discussion. Okay, as I have seen that Prabhupada is having a lot of discussion with other people. He is delivering his speech. He was having a discussion with one German priest, I think, German priest, Christian priest, and he was just talking about that there are 7 mothers, considered 7 ladies as mothers in Sanatana Dharma. Okay, in Sanatana Dharma, there are 7 mothers considered mothers. In even cow is considered as a mother. Earth is considered as a mother. Guru Patni, the wife of a teacher, is also considered mother, and his own mother is also there. So 7 mothers he is discussing about, with a German priest, and there the German priest is just criticizing him, but even then he is not, going away from him, he is just, discussing with him. This is what overpowering a person. The person will be overpowering, virtuous person, wealthy person, intelligent, scholarly, of royal bearing, and enjoy lasting fame. The person will have, will be immortal. Lasting fame he will have. The person will be very famous, will be immortal in that situation. So this is how Gajkeshri Yoga is giving Prabhupada's. Okay, this is how Gajkeshri Yoga is there. Then Uttamadhana Yoga. Both are having, what is Uttamadhana Yoga? This is also different in both. Here, moon from sun. From sun, what is the position of moon? Here, from sun, moon is here. Okay, from sun, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. In the 10th house, if moon is there. If moon is in the Kendra, okay, if moon is in the Kendra, or one in a Kendra from sun, if moon is in the Kendra, here moon is in the 10th house from sun. Sun is here, 7, 8, 9, 10. Moon is in the 10th house, which is Kendra, center position. Or moon is in 1 house, 1st house, 4th house, 7th house, 10th house from sun. Then this Uttamadhana Yoga is formed. What kind of Uttamadhana Yoga the person will have? They will have some minimum type of the 4 things. Which are those 4 things? But Dhirendra Shastri is having very plenteous of these 4 things. What is that? Because moon of Dhirendra Shastri, Pandit Dhirendra Shastri is placed from sun in the 9th position. Because 7th, from sun, 7, 8, 9th. So moon is in the 9th house from sun. There in Dhirendra Shastri's horoscope. Right? So he will have this Uttamadhana Yoga. Uttamadhana Yoga, both are having the position of moon from sun. If it is in the 10th house or in the Kendras, then there is Alpan's type of, the things will be in minimum level. The person will have those 4 things in minimum level. But other person, if the moon's position is Apokalima houses. What are the Apokalima houses? Apokalima houses are 3, 6, 9, 12. If the moon's position from sun is in Apokalima houses, 3, 6, 9, 12. These are the Apokalima houses. So if moon's position is in the 9th house there, 3, 6, 9, 12, then the person will have the things are affluent, more quantity in plenteous form. What are those 4 things? The person will have the person's wealth, learning, efficiency of working. Efficiency means power of working, and fame. These things will be in plenteous form, more quantity. It means Pandit Dhirendra Shastri will be more popular than Prabhupada. Okay, this is what he is having plenteous things in the situation. But in this case, moon's position from sun is clarifying this thing. Okay, this is what, because he is active from his childhood period, naturally he will have more popularity or more fame than that of Prabhupadaji. But Prabhupadaji was active in case of his 70s or after 60s, because in 1959 he got sannyas, or he got spiritual initiation. He started in 1959. Okay, now 60s and 70s then. So in the old age he was active, but here Dhirendra Shastri is active since his childhood period. So he may have more popularity. He will have more popularity than that of this one. So there is plenteous form. These things he will have more in quantity. Okay. Then Vaishya Yoga I have talked about. For the Vaishya Yoga and Vashya Yoga. Vaishya Yoga as second house, in the second house from sun. If there is a planet second house from sun, then this Vaishya Yoga is formed. Vaishya and Dhirendra Shastri is having Vashya Yoga. Vashya or Vashya Yoga. Some people say it is Vashya Yoga, some rishis have written, but it is Vashya Yoga, Vashi. So that is there in case of Dhirendra Shastri also, because in the 12th house from sun other than moon, if there is a planet, then Vashya Yoga is formed. So that those things will be there. In Vaishya Yoga, if moon occupies second house, moon other than moon, a planet other than moon occupies the second house from sun, then this Vaishya Yoga is formed. The person will be trustful. The person is very trustworthy. Okay, what the result of this? Truthful, kind-hearted, virtuously disposed, very virtuous person, good-man person. He will have lot of virtues, very virtuous person, and having a tall stature and a balanced outlook. Tall stature, he was very long, he was having very good height. Okay, having a tall stature and a balanced outlook with good memory. Okay, but ordinary wealth. Wealth will be ordinary, but memory was very sharp. So this is how these results are of this Vaishya Yoga. So Vaishya Yoga I have explained. So most of these, yogas I have explained here. Okay, Nala Yoga, Dhirendra Shastri is Nala Yoga, means the planets are. Let me take Hans MahaPurusha Yoga and that yoga. What is the result of that? Hans MahaPurusha Yoga and Bhadra MahaPurusha Yoga. Okay, so Hans MahaPurusha Yoga and Bhadra MahaPurusha Yoga. So Dhirendra Shastri is having these two Hans MahaPurusha Yoga. When Jupiter is in the Kendra, exalted, or in his own sign, so in the fourth house Jupiter is there. Okay, in his own sign, in Sagittarius sign, but retrograde no problem. There is some limitation of this MahaPurusha Yoga. But Hans MahaPurusha Yoga, Jupiter is in the Kendra, exalted, or in his own sign. Jupiter is there in the own sign. Hans MahaPurusha Yoga is formed. A person has a fair complexion. The person will be fair complexion, very of good. Fair complexion means his color will be very